clearance delivery, Cessna 4637 Golf request, tower en route to Oxnard with information Foxtrot.
Cessna 37 Golf, off runway 15, cleared Oxnard Airport. Fly runway heading, radar vectors Camarillo VOR direct, maintain 3000. Departure frequency 125.4, squawk 4750.
Clear to Oxnard, fly runway heading, expect vectors to see Camarillo VOR, maintain VFR, or fly altitude 3000, departure frequency 125.4, squawk 4750, 4637 Golf.
Cessna 37 Golf, read that correct?
Okay, now radios, we are going to be, we got ground, we got departure, we got tower. I could get we're going to Oxnard, I can get that ATA set up in here, so 118.05. Good. 18.05, and I'm going to use Oxnard Tower for this radio. Yep. When we're ready, Oxnard ground, I can get, when we get closer, 121.9, so that's just a quick change in that one. Okay. VORs, we're going to be, for this approach, we're going to need to use Fillmore, maybe, or Ventura.
The way I would set it up is, what's the first thing you're going to use in flight? It's the Camarillo VOR, because that's your actual clearance, just to the Camarillo VOR.
Camarillo VOR, yeah.
Let's put Camarillo in first.
Okay. 115.8. Okay. And then just as a guessing head, Fillmore is the one that's going to identify we're on the course.
I would put that in nav 2.
Nav 2, yeah, okay, that's right.
The CN, but yeah, okay, it does that as well. Huh?
And then 112.5. Okay, so Fillmore VOR. Yep. That's already ID'd it for us. Does that count as an ID, or do you still need to listen to more code?
It's not, interestingly, right? Because it doesn't actually even have signal, so there's no way it could pop. It just sees it in the database as being Fillmore.
Okay.
So that's kind of a goofy thing, huh?
Okay, so then should I just do a 113.8 up here just to verify that nav 1 is working?
Sure.
So let's do that. Not getting anything. VLOC.
Yeah, that's right.
There we go. And that should come in about close to there.
Very good. Good sanity check. Seems to be working. Good.
Okay, so then back to 158 was CMA.
Very good.
And then Fillmore is down here.
Yep.
CMA, Fillmore.
Very good.
Okay. I think that's all we need.
Alright. Sounds good.
Santa Barbara Tower, Cessna 4637 Golf, holding short 15 right at Charlie, ready for takeoff.
Cessna 4637 Golf, Santa Barbara Tower, runway 15 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 15 right at Charlie, 4637 Golf. Okay, mixture's rich, landing lights on, strobes on, and we're moving. It's 150. No matter what the wind is doing.
That's good.
Mike 11, Santa Barbara ground. Mike 11, you did. I was just waiting.
3,000, runway heading.
Cessna 37 Golf, contact departure.
Departure, 4637 Golf. 125.4, okay. Climb through 7. Santa Barbara Departure, Cessna 4637 Golf, 700 feet, climbing 3000.
4637 Golf, Santa Barbara Departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 3000.
3000, 4637 Golf. Camarillo. We should be that's reasonable that we could idea from here, right? Camarillo? Yeah. Definitely. I'm not getting some strange signal or error or anything. Okay, 1,500. Is that what we determined is about VY in this is about 700 feet a minute? Does that sound about right?
Well, it should be approximately 70 knots, but something like that.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done with 119.7. I can do 134.95 over there now. I got behind on my flight to Torrance a week and a half ago. Yeah. As I was going through the special flight rules, I didn't have ATIS or Torrance Tower set up. And I was like, Torrance came up real quick. Oh, bad. Okay, runway heading, climbing to 3,000. 4750. That's up, it's in. Nav, beacon, strobe, landing. Compass is about 145. 15.
radar contact.
And our route is direct to CMA VOR, right? That's
well, once we have vectors.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're going to vector us to that at some point, right?
Show this out. No.
Oh, I almost got some actual.
Turn constant about first again, call sign request.
3,000. Should I put the toggles in? Sure. Alright. I've got you guys all in. Yep.
Got it. You got visuals. Altimeter 3002, walk 4630.
So we're on vectors.
We're on vectors, right?
We're 37 Golf, turn left heading 100.
Left 100, 37 Golf.
Santa Barbara, third, Skyhawk 783, Bravo Golf, level 6,000. 73 Bravo Golf, approach, good afternoon, from altitude of 3002. Expect vectors shortly for higher terrain along your route of flight. I'll have that in about 10 miles or so. 3002 Bravo Golf.
So once you're within about 30 miles of your destination airport and you are line of sight, you should be able to get the ATIS. So we could try and see if we can get oxygenized ATIS now.
ILS runway 25 approach in use, landing and departing runways 25. Notice German Ventura VOR is out of service. All aircraft feedback call sign, hold short instructions and runway assignment. Advise on mission contact you have ATIS information. Charlie. Oxide ATIS information, Charlie 21510 weather. Wind 200 at 7, visibility 10. Few clouds at 3,500. Ceiling 7,000 broken. Temperature 14, dew point 06, altitude 3001. ILS runway 25 approach in use, landing and departing runways 25. Notice German Ventura VOR is out of service. All aircraft...
Very good. And we'll still have Charlie by the time we get there.
Yeah, sure, Jim.
Always on a restricted heading until, because that's what they told us, right?
That's right, IFR, you just go where they tell you to go. We go and lean a little bit at 3,000.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be much, but there you go.
Actually, I like trying to use this. I don't know how
November 3 Bravo Golf, clear direct Coke's intersection. Clear direct to Coke's 3 Bravo Golf.
seems like more than I would usually put it out for 3,000 feet, but I'm just going to go 50 degrees richer than that. And that's where I'll leave it. Very good. Come back a little more than 50, okay. Okay, 1254. I'll get power 134.95. Oh, I've got it on there already. I should, yeah, okay, that's fine.
Your next frequency actually will be Point Magoo approach.
So I'll flip-flop and I'll use the 125 instead rather than messing up my 134.95.
That's fine. Now, you're en route. We know we're going to get the ILS because that's what they're using and that's what we want, right? So if you want to just bypass the GPS and really just do old school, you want to put the localizer frequency in nav1 standby.
Yeah, we don't need that 113.8 anymore.
You're
637 Golf, contact point to approach on 124.7, good day.
124.7, thank you, 37 Golf. Just put this so I don't forget it, 124.7. Okay, now back to this guy.
Well, let's check in with him and we'll tell him we have Charlie.
Okay. Yeah. 124.
Yeah, so you're going to check in with your altitude, and then you have Charlie requesting ILS 25.
And then we're restricted to that heading, right? Or no need?
Sure, yeah, you can.
Okay, fine. And he knows where we're going. I don't need to say it. That's good, right? That's okay. We have information, Charlie. Okay. We'll approach Cessna 4637 Golf 3000 heading 100 with information, Charlie.
Number 4637 Golf, we'll go approach to Charlie.
ILS 25 full stop.
ILS 25 full stop 4637 Golf.
He said it very fast. He said,
yeah.
Say approach request now.
Yeah.
I'm maintain 4,000 while you're heading into the next ILS 25.
4,000 at present heading, expect vector is 4637 Golf.
Perfect. Alright, so pitch, power.
Still climb at 10%. I'll do 5%.
You can do a cruise climb.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 degrees is fine.
Yeah, 5 degrees. What am I talking about percent?
Well, it's 5% of 100 degrees pitch.
Okay, and then when I get up to 4,000, I'll fix that localizer stuff. Power. Don't need that guy anymore.
So back to this, we're climbing, right? You can put in that localizer frequency.
Yeah, 1087 on, let's see, one I want to keep is 114.8, which is, either of those. Oh, I messed it up, that's right, I was 115.8 is what it was. Let's go back to that, flop that, 1087.
37 Golf, I think 080.
08037 Golf.
So task management here, right? So you saw you're coming up on altitude, you got that? That really, you have plenty of time for that.
Yeah. Okay, 080.
I sort of intentionally kind of recommended you do that as you were coming up on altitude.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, level off. Compass says about 080. That's good.
Nice.
Okay, level here. And then back to this is a 1087. Very good. Okay, now I don't need that until the last step on the approach. This is, I might, no, I really don't need that Camarillo either.
That's right, you're now on vectors for the approach, and so now you could put that in active if you want to, right?
Yeah.
You could tune it, you could twist it, you can actually twist the final approach course because you're just going to get headings for now, right? So you could do that too, twist final approach.
256.
There you go. And you can identify as well, right?
Yeah.
So in this case you would go nav 1.
087, nav 1.
Push again now, there you go.
Where's the Morse code for that guy?
It'll be in the box, so over here.
Localizer, there we go. Okay.
And they always start with an I, which is 2 dots. Very good. Cool. Alright, so you choose push to identify nav 1 now. Nav 2, we put on Fillmore earlier, right? But what radial do you think you might want? What seems to be the most logical? It's kind of a guess. You're on vectors, right? So the question is, which one do you think that they'll vector us out to? They have to go past Nelly. That's the final approach phase. They got to take us further than Nelly. Have to.
Nelly's there.
Right?
Okay. I would think the Fillmore.
Well, so they typically will take us past the Hoopla intersection.
Okay.
But they might not take us as far as Kudak because it's pretty far out, and they probably don't need to, right? So when you're in vectors, they typically don't take you that far out final.
Okay.
Right? So we'll assume that they'll take us past Hoopla. So I will put in a radio for Hoopla.
The radio for Hoopla, which is right there. Okay, so it's the film on a 183 radio.
Yeah, that's probably the cross radio we would need first. They probably won't take us as far as Kudak.
Yeah.
So I will put in that 183.
Okay, so
2.
film on F2 is 112.5. Okay, right there. So it's this guy. 183 radio.
And currently it's east of us, and we're going east. That's good. That makes sense. And then we can have, identify nav 2, right?
Yeah.
That might not work very well. There you go.
Push ID.
The bottom one is the nav, and then it has its own volume, right? Yep. And VORs don't repeat as frequently as... Oh, yep, that was good. That was good. Now last thing is marker beacon, right? So if we look at this approach, there is no longer a marker beacon at the ILS, and the best way to view marker beacons is in a profile view. If you go to profile view, if there were a marker beacon, you would see this fan shape there indicating that, right?
Okay.
It would have been at PARS. There used to be, it says outer marker, see what it says O in there? Because it's decommissioned, you would actually show vertically a marker beacon there,
right.
If it were still commissioned. But what we would do is we would go to marker beacon.
01 Lima traffic.
That would allow us to hear it if we flew over it.
Okay. And would you just leave that on the whole time on your normal approach?
Exactly right.
Yeah.
And then you can test the lights, right?
Traffic 6 o'clock. Short goes 7 o'clock. First 4 miles, 3,500. Same direction here.
Okay, 37 go. I think you push the lights. It's supposed to light up to show you that the lights are working.
Yeah, okay.
But it's the sound that actually matters. You're supposed to get the tone if you're relying on the thing, right?
Yep.
And I don't know why, but everyone I've seen that does this, I for inner, O for outer, M for middle. I don't know why they do it that way.
So A is the inner?
A is the inner, yeah. And I don't know why they do it that way.
Heading 080, 4,000, well 3,900.
Didn't maintain at 3,000.
Is that us?
No. And unfortunately, there is a similar call sign, isn't there?
Okay, so
2.5 miles.
we set up that hoopla, which will know when this guy crosses with a from.
We set it off 6 o'clock, too.
Looking, 37 Golf.
Same direction.
Not a whole lot I can do. He's at 6, right?
Yeah. I have to shake him.
Roger, 37 Golf, that traffic has you at 6 o'clock a mile.
Thank you.
Okay, 339.50. Airway 0.
Turn right heading 1.
So even though we're on vectors, this isn't really going to mean that much other than just our own information of crossing it, right? That's that hoopla.
Well, it does give you...
Turn right 5 degrees pattern adjustment.
Right 5 degrees, 37 Golf. That's nothing.
It does give you situational awareness in terms of where you are along the approach path, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but if they were to, let's say you put you out between Kudak and Hoopla, right? And they said maintain 3,700 total established.
Okay.
You would need to know where Hoopla is, because you can't descend below 37 until then, right? So you do actually need to identify that, right?
Yeah.
Now, we could be using GPS, but today we're going old school, we're not.
About 3 miles from Jersey, turn right heading 230, maintain 3,000.
That's all an ass.
That wasn't us, right? No. Okay, wow, that tail number is, it's close enough where it's
Yeah,
confusing.
you should be using all 5 digits. visits here.
Yeah, so Fillmore, we kind of suspect that Fillmore is the most important one here because most of these intersections are based off that, but they could give us an intersection that's based off of Van Nuys or Ventura, couldn't they?
Ventura, except that Ventura is out of service.
Oh, yeah.
And actually Ventura no longer identifies any other than Squid. It doesn't identify any of the other ones.
Okay.
So Fillmore's the most logical in this particular case, right? Well, you're going to get at least a little tiny bit of actual up here.
Nice.
Alright, what's our outside of... Let's go ahead and throw our pitot heat on just because it's cold out.
Just above zero? Is that what I'm reading right? About
about 5 degrees. Maybe 4 degrees. We won't be in long enough to really be of much concern.
Yeah. This localizer being
because we're paralleling that energy, that direct energy that's coming out, that's giving us that kind of wonky.
That mean we're somewhere, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So it's really only designed to just project in that one direction, right? So.
It's not my discretion to design for pattern or anything.
That's right. The only point at which it's your discretion is when he says maintain until established. When you become established, now it's at the direction of the chart. And
okay.
You're going to do what the chart says.
We'll cross Krupa still a little ways ahead there. Not quite there.
He might not take us that far. He might take us between Krupa and Nelly, but
no, if he says Nelly, I should hurry up and dial to 198, right?
Yeah, so when depending on where he turns you, you'll make a determination. You'll be able to tell when he turns you base, kind of how far out you are. And you'll kind of have an estimate of whether he's taking you between Krupa and Nelly, between Krupa and Kudak, right?
Yeah. So it's funny, even though I can't see because of the goggles are on, still just back and even that peripheral vision, the turbulence is like, it completely gives you I can see the turbulence
for sure.
Yeah. Does that fear just go away after a while as you get used to it?
Yes.
Just not being able to see it.
Yeah, as you gain experience and confidence in using the plane, that goes away.
It's interesting that there is turbulence right in those clouds. As soon as you hit them, they're updrafts or whatever they are.
Yep, right.
Why do clouds stop rising? Just because they've...
Sure, because that parcel of air ran out of moisture. As the air moves vertically, the water condenses out into liquid moisture.
Yep.
All right. That condensation releases heat into the atmosphere, right? Going from a gas to a liquid, it releases heat to the surrounding air, which dries that air up, so it starts that vertical movement. And as soon as it runs out of water vapor to condense, it stops moving. Oh, it is a water marker. Oh, that's interesting.
That's the dash, so that's the outer marker.
That is the outer marker.
Now, why are we getting that? Because that's where we'll seeing it. But that's the front course for, well, wait, we're going we're coming back to this.
Well, yeah, so we were being that from marker beacon, so we were getting that energy being sent up. It's interesting, they used to be, this is an interesting change. That is the marker beacon symbol right here, this little eye shape.
Oh, I see. Okay, it still is too. The airport's there. That's the other thing that messes up. It's like figuring out where the hell the airport is.
Yeah, that's true, they don't show it at all. So this little symbol here, that eye symbol is the marker beacon.
Yeah.
It used to always also show here, and they would show it.
37 Golf, descend and maintain 3,400.
3,400, 37 Golf.
So they've changed the charting of that, which is interesting. Now, 3,400 is below the altitude for taking you outside of Hoopla. So that should indicate that he'll take us inside of Hoopla, right? Because he'd have to keep us at least 3,700.
Did you know that? Where'd you know that? Hoopla down there, 3,700, yeah. Okay.
So that means he's probably going to take us inside of Hoopla, and I will tell you, okay, well, I can dial Nelly on nav 2 if I want.
198. There you go. This is like nav 1, yeah.
Okay. So you can leave that one.
Nope. I did the wrong one? I did the wrong one. Yeah, that's my localizer.
So yeah, that one you want on your 250,
which is
whatever.
256, yeah. 256, 098. 198. 198. Okay. And I'm trying to do 500 feet per minute.
Very good.
The 3,400. Still staying on my heading.
Very good. And there it is, and you'll start to anticipate that. When we climb, we have left turning tendencies. When we descend, we have effectively a right turning tendency by reducing the left turning tendencies, right? So it's really common as you begin to descend to veer off to the right.
Yeah. I can start getting ready to shallow up, climb.
The next turn should be roughly a base turn, right?
Yeah.
So he's going to turn us to the right, just south-ish. So we're going to get something like 16 or 170, right? That would be perpendicular to the final, right? So we should expect something like 160 as the next turn.
Okay. Yeah, 2901, maybe we'll approach out of here.
It may give you an intermediate turn. He might give you 130 initially, or 1213. But then at some point he's going to give you something like 160. When he gives you a heading, you know, okay, that's my base. The next turn is going to be the last turn on the final.
160 as it's
roughly perpendicular to 25. So when you get that heading, you know that the next call is going to be your clearance to final. Okay. You're going to get your clearance, right?
Okay, 3,400, 090. This is all good. Leave the pitot heat on.
Yeah, you can turn it off now.
Right, turn it off. That's up for at 3. I can sit there. 3450 is okay. Just I don't want to go below 3,400. Right?
That's fine. Well, you have plus or minus 100 feet.
Yeah.
Right? So.
Okay, 95 knots. I could start thinking about slowing up right now too, right?
At your discretion.
Yeah. Like 2100.
Please have the golf to ring heading 090.
090, 37 Golf. I'm already kind of at 090.
Okay, so he doesn't know that. He just sees our ground track.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, don't want to get my below mouth. That guy, 198 is coming in.
Yep, so you're going to cross that radial.
And that's telling me that I would need to go about east to get to it, which makes sense. Okay.
Why that thing is going off, I have no idea.
Which marker is that?
Well, I don't know. I have no idea what it is. Oh, it's on high sensitivity, maybe that's why. That's weird though, why would you get that marker beacon out here? Because there isn't any other one near here.
Airport. Oh, well, we passed the airport a while ago.
Yeah, guess, right. He has to get you outside of Nelly. He can't do anything other than get you outside of Nelly to intercept the final.
That's the final approach trick?
Exactly. Right?
Yeah. Wind here is 2007.
Turn right heading 160.
160, 37 Golf.
Alright, so the next call is going to be a heading and altitude and clearance for the approach. So say something like turn right heading 230, maintain 3,400 till established, clear for the ILS runway 25 approach. Something like that, right?
Yeah.
When he says that, you're going to maintain that altitude until you are established, which means course guides, and then go to the chart, do what the chart says. And it also means that fly that heading until the needle comes alive, and then choose whatever heading you think is appropriate to keep the needle centered. Right? So,
okay.
At that point, it becomes your discretion on heading, and altitude is per the chart.
256, okay.
Okay, so it has to be within 30 degrees of that. So it'll probably be 230, I think. And when you're flying an ILS, because it's sensitive, when the guy says, turn right heading, start turning. That way you won't blow through.
3 miles from Nelly, turn right heading 230. Descend and maintain 3,200 until established. Clear for the ILS runway 25 approach.
What was the altitude? 3,200. 230, 3,200 until established. 37 Golf.
Okay.
Was that enough?
Go down to 32.
Okay, 230, 32.
Yep. 3,200 until established. And that is actually the altitude on the approach. So you're going to maintain that until glide slope centers.
Okay.
Right. But heading is now your discretion. As the needle comes alive, you get to choose your heading.
Now, wait, we're heading 230.
For now, but because the needle's alive,
yep,
you get to choose the heading now, right?
Okay.
But as it centers, you're going to turn to track it.
Yeah.
But you got to maintain 3,200. Yep. Oh, there you go. So let's start turning right to that 256. And we'll assume zero wind, right? So you turn right onto that 256 heading. We'll maintain 3,200 until that glide slope centers. Up, there you go.
Okay, 256.
And now, whatever heading you think is appropriate to intercept and track, I might have turned you a little bit earlier.
Okay, so it's a little bit left of us. And 3,200, the glide slope's not moving yet.
That's right.
We should have once established, contact Iceland chart 134.95.
134.95, let's establish, 37 Golf. I can switch to that.
You are established,
yeah. Okay. Okay, let me see, 3,200.
Yep.
It still says I'm low, right?
You're below glide slope.
Okay.
Which is where we should be.
Okay.
And it's starting to come alive, right? When it centers, you're going to pitch for rate of descent, power for airspeed. About 500 feet a minute, 90 knots would be approximate, right?
Okay.
And we're establishing contact out at your discretion, but they're last, right? It's aviate, then navigate, then communicate.
Okay. I feel good here.
Very good.
That's coming in.
Very good.
Okay. And now, at what point do I want to get my 90 knots?
Well, when that needle centers,
okay, when it centers,
you're going to start down, you're going to pitch for rate of descent, and you're going to power for airspeed, right?
Yeah.
So your choice as to what you want to do there, but...
and my rate of descent Should I aim for 500 or 700? 700 usually.
Well, 5 times your ground speed. What usually we'll do is we'll do 500 feet a minute, 90 to 100 knots, because that's kind of a comfortable way to sing.
Okay. Alright, that's about the center. The glide slope's looking good. Needle's looking good. Okay, so I think I can start.
Very good.
Power back a little, so...
Probably 1700, 1800 RPM is going to be the ballpark for about 500 feet a minute. I know, be close, right? And then we're established what we'll call the tower. We're inbound on the ILS, full stop.
And this is Oxnard.
Oxnard Tower.
Oxnard Tower, Cessna 4637 Golf, inbound established on 25 ILS.
For 4637 Golf, Oxnard Tower, for the auto marker.
Report auto marker 37 Golf. Okay, I'm getting a little high, so maybe 600 feet per minute might be good.
Very good.
And I'll know the auto marker when that thing makes a noise, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's keep this heading here. If I keep that, this should stay, the glide slope should stay pretty good.
Pretty close to, right? So 5 times your ground speed should be the vertical speed necessary, right? Is the ball out, right? So
I don't like where both of those needles are at right now.
But, yeah, and the less work you can do on the control yoke, the better, right? So, and sometimes you're in really bumpy conditions and you're just having to work the whole way down. But if it's smooth, right, the less you can touch it, the better.
Now, what point do I start getting configured and stuff?
So to me, it's dependent on what the actual weather is. If the bases are really low, right, you know you're going to have to take this thing down to 500, 400, 300 feet, right? At about 1,000 feet, I'm going to start slowing and putting the flaps in, right? Some people will do it back at glide slope capture, right?
Okay.
To me, that's way out, right? But at 1,000 feet, I want to start doing that because the glide slope is going to get more and more and more sensitive, and maintaining glide slope when you put those flaps in is going to be harder. So the lower the clouds, the further out you put the flaps in. The higher that you're going to break out, if you're going to break out 1,000 feet and have all that room, then you can just wait until you're out of the clouds and then you can slow down and put the flaps in there, right?
Yeah. Okay, I just got to correct my left to right a little bit here, but otherwise the glide slope looks pretty good.
Yes, it does.
A little too fast there. Airspeed's still fast. I guess it's fine.
Yeah, you got a ways to go.
And this is all going to become more sensitive the closer I get.
It is getting more and more sensitive as you go, both needles.
That's outer marker?
That is the outer marker.
Oxnard Tower says the 4637 Golf at outer marker.
Cessna 37 Golf, Roger, wind 200 at 7, runway 25, clear line.
Good wind 2537 Golf. And what minimum is here should be where the localizer, so 294, although it was raised to,
That's right.
to 424.
That's good.
A little low and a little left. So we've got another 1,000 feet to go.
That's correct.
Okay.
So 1,000 feet, you're going to start slowing into the white arc, put your flaps in.
Okay, I want to get right on that bug. I want to keep that at 500. Feet. degrees lined up with the runway?
More or less, yep. Very close.
Central aircraft information, Delta current wind 220 at 8, altimeter 3002.
Okay, a little high. 900 feet.
Alright, so you should be throttling back for that white arc.
Okay. So like 500 or so. I gotta pitch up a little bit to lose my airspeed.
Okay.
Even though that's gonna mess that up, right?
The goal is to try to maintain that, right?
Yeah.
So that's the challenge. Which is why the further out you do it, the better. But if you know you're gonna break out, right? You can handle it.
Okay. All that white arc, 10 degrees. 200. Big from the left. We have a glide slope here.
Oxnard Tower, 4637 Golf. We'd like to cancel IFR and do a touch and go, continue VFR back to Santa Barbara.
637 Golf, Ocean cancels, resume squad VFR enable, and only 25 clear touch and go.
25 clear touch and go, squawk and VFR 37 Golf.
Yeah, it's 424 feet.
Alright, so you're looking up, airport's in sight.
Yeah.
On glide slope, now you're going to the 1,000 footers.
Yeah.
So you're still flapped for speed, right? But you're trying to continue going to those 1,000 footers, right? And not transition to the runway numbers, right? So you're below glide path. That's common that people just naturally want to go to the numbers.
Yeah.
Look out,
Hey,
bird.
I think it says I'm 4 reds. I think I got that here.
Very nice. There's 3 you're current. We still got 3,000 feet, 35. Good to go. You clear for takeoff?
Oh, we're going.
Yeah, we're going to do a touch and go. Just in the interest of time, I got to get back. I talked a little too long on the ground. Yeah, birds.
Crosswind.
Whoa!
3 landings. That counts, right? 3 landings.
My instructor did that to me one time, but he actually got on the tower frequency and told him I was current. I was like, oh man.
Okay, climbing at 10 degrees, 250. Now they're going to continue to tell us, they're going to tell us to swing back to
They probably will. Right, as we're getting closer to leaving his airspace, he should probably call us and tell us. We'll go to the shoreline and then we can turn towards Santa Barbara.
Okay. Hey, oh, you know what? I didn't get that.
Alright, good call. Alright, good catch, we'll say that.
Yeah, I didn't actually do any gumps check there, did I?
Yeah, sure.
At what point would you do that? Is it the same time you're getting configured for everything, or before, well before that even? Well before that, probably.
Yeah, 1,000 feet, right.
Yeah.
Or yeah, when you're configured, when you're slowing for the flaps in, you're going to do that gumps check.
Now, we don't have any climb, we don't have any restrictions.
Just the clouds. So maybe we'll go to 25 for the moment.
Because we're on VFR now, right?
Yeah. We'll just kind of watch out for this little bit of here, right? So, we can kind of start heading towards the harbor here. Let's do this. Let's put Gaviota and Nav 1.
Okay.
And 280. And when it comes live, we'll pick a heading to intercept that. So probably 270 for now. Well, the heading at 270 will so we'll put 280 and fly heading at 270. Should probably capture it.
Any altitude we should go?
Let's go to, I don't know, 2 for now. so we clear this little cloud. Once we clear that, we can climb up.
Yeah.
Yeah, for now we've got a little bit of a cloud to just get past, and then once we're past it, we'll climb up to 4. Alright, then you can track inbound on that Gaviota radial.
Because we just picked it up?
Yeah, you can track in. That's the final approach course. Turn and track that.
Okay, yep.
And now you can climb maintain 4,000.
Yeah. So about 285 here. Get off. Good. Oh, now I'm
That's probably just Gaviota. It's not a very good VOR.
Okay.
It's kind of crappy.
I'll hold 285 for a while here.
Alright, so we're going to do the 2.5 approach, but let's do the GPS because this will give us LPV. We're going to fly like an ILS, right? So... you could do it.
How did it know SBA?
Because we've never been able to do it before, and it was the last thing it knew about, right?
Okay.
So big knob over to choose. VOR 25.
Yo, VOR 25 or ILS?
Oh, right, VOR.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then we're going to go for Clang. And let's go, activate it, which makes Clang is now the active. So 286, GPS, right? 286 there. That's our current course to Clang, right?
Okay.
There you go.
So we want to do track 286. We're at 280 right now. That's already on 286.
Yep. Alright, then we can pick up the ATIS for Santa Barbara.
Going the long way around the radios here.
I'm out of service. Runway 7 and 25.
What altitude did you say? 4th, okay.
Heading is closed. Fillmore TACAN, out of service. Interior VOR, out of service. All runway field condition codes 555. All departures contact clear delivery on 132.9er. All arrivals contact approach control on 125.4. Voluntary noise abatement procedures are in effect. Advise on initial contact. You have information Golf. Santa Barbara Airport information Golf, time 2153 Zulu, wind 220 at 6, visibility 10, few clouds at 2,500, 3,500 scattered, ceiling 10,000, overcast, temperature 14, dew point 8, altimeter 3002, VOR or GPS, runway 25 approach and visual approaches.
That's another thing is I didn't really change any altimeter settings on that inbound there.
Well, I think it was the same. It was like 0.01 different maybe, right? So, you can go to the goggles here.
Yeah.
And then what you want to do is you want to get the approach chart up on your 4 flights so you can reference that.
425. Barbara.
Just tap on the plate. There you go.
Hey, we're on airport.
There you go.
Localizer.
25.
Oh, VOR.
Yep.
VOR.
We only have one. It's a VOR or GPS, right? Alright, 4,000.
Okay, 4,000. But not 4,200?
And then we just go straight to Santa Barbara approach control. We don't need to talk to them and go.
1254.
Yep. Alright, so we're VFR direct Quang. I'm requesting the GPS 25 approach, full stop.
VFR direct Quang.
So we're currently direct Quang, requesting GPS 25 with whatever the address is.
With, okay.
4,000 feet.
Okay. Alright, so 4,000 feet, direct to Quang, request GPS 25 approach with information golf. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Second level approach, Cessna 4637 Golf at 4,200, currently direct to Quang, request the GPS 25 approach with information golf.
Air 4637 Golf Center approach, good afternoon. Are you looking for IFR or VFR approach?
VFR approach, D7 Golf.
Air 4637 Golf Squawk 0174.
0174, 37 Golf. Yeah, I gotta fix a lot of stuff here.
Very good.
Operator, contact 2 miles east Quang intersection, Santa Barbara altimeter 3002, cross Quang at and maintain VFR, cleared VOR, GPS runway 25 approach.
3002, cross Quang, maintain VFR approach to GPS 25, 37 Golf. Yep, there you go. I forgot everything that he said to me.
You got it, that was it.
4,000, okay, let's get 4,000 here. We're a little bit right of course. 28, I'll hold that might slowly fix it. Okay, 4,000, 284 for 286. Rich. Okay, 284 for 286 still. 286. Good. Okay, so we're at Quang. Very much. 4 for 286. Okay. 4,000. I could get, I don't need any localizer because we're all GPS. GPS.
Now what you can choose to do is you can back up the GPS approach with the
Marcus.
right? Yeah, so you've got Gaviota underlying the GPS on nav 1 already, which makes sense, right? And you can put San Marcos in nav 2 as a backup.
114.9. Okay.
Nope. Alright, so just past Quang, so...
turn, no, twist, no.
Throttle?
Throttle, no.
Yes. Can you descend?
Quang, exacts,
So look at the
2100, no procedure turn. I go down to 2100.
That's correct.
Okay.
Your discretion.
Down to 2100. 282. That did change a little bit. Did it?
Yeah, I did actually. 279, that's right.
Go to 277 or 276. Okay.
Alright, so this is transition from the terminal to the approach mode, and it's giving you LNAV plus V.
And V means I'm still relying on this barometric altitude.
It's not bad, so V means it's going to give you vertical guidance here.
Okay.
But the difference is, it's not an LPV, so the sensitivity will not increase like it does on a localizer. It'll be a constant sensitivity down final, but it will give you vertical guidance.
But is that something you can trust, or?
Yeah,
Okay.
Based on loss. If the plane didn't have loss, it couldn't give that to you.
Okay.
So it'll have a constant sensitivity of 0.3 miles full scale reflection. So from center to full scale is only 0.3 miles the whole way down final. And the accuracy of the vertical is not quite as good as if it were under LTV, right? But it's still good, right? So it's still a DA. You'll still fly it down to a DA. So essentially, it's not published on the chart. So you go down to the profile view and look at the minimums. It doesn't have a DA. It just says straight in 920, right?
Yeah.
So what you can do is you can follow that glide slope needle down to that altitude and use it as a DA.
So you can still follow that glide slope needle, huh?
Yes, right? It is intended to be able to use that way, right? And so you can fly, and what it will do is it will take you to Marnes at 920.
Yeah.
Right? So literally it could take you there and it'll fly it like an ILS.
Okay, 279-280, still descending to 2100. The thing that threw me off for a second there is I thought it was 2100 after Quang, but then I saw the Zax down to 3000, but that's if we were doing the procedure
That's
turn.
exactly correct, right?
That's for going direct in, we can go down to that final approach fix.
That's right. So you're restricted to 3000 outbound on the procedure turn and then 2100 once you're inbound.
Number 37 Golf, contact tower 119.7, good day.
119.7, thank you, 37 Golf. Okay, we're done with that 134, we don't need that guy. Going the long way. 19.7. Okay, the tower, I'm just going to tell them, I just need to tell them we're inbound for the GPS 25.
That's right.
Good. Santa Barbara Tower, Cessna 4637 Golf, inbound for GPS 25.
4637 Golf, Santa Barbara Tower 11804, runway 25, clear land.
Good one, 25, 4637 Golf. 2,800 feet, okay. Needles looking alright. Okay, so that means stop at 2100 until I hit Zax. I'll know if I hit Zax by the GPS. And then 21 after Zax, I can descend down to 920.
That's right. Except there's currently a NOTA.
Yeah. Which is correct. So instrument approach, GPS 25. Minimum descent altitude 1,000. So 1,000, not 920, 1,000.
Exactly. All right, now, we had San Marcos in there, but we never dialed in the cross radio because you got distracted by other more important stuff that was going on.
At 145. With a from 145.
So that just backs up your GPS, right?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, we're westbound. It shows it's still west of us. That's good.
So Zax, as soon as I cross Zax, that guy will center too.
That's correct.
Okay, 2,500. 279, I'm 274. Okay, gotta fix that here.
Very good. Got it that time.
Down to 2100, 280, 279. Okay, 2100. Now that glide slope needle will start to come alive when I'm...
It will, as long as you level off at 21 until you get to Zax. All right.
Okay, there's 2100. Good. Okay, the left to right needle looks good. And then where this is going to spit me out at 1,000 feet now is not even lined up with the runway.
You'll be at a dog leg.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I got to do my own quick little base turn and final on that, right?
Yep. Alright, 5 T's, turn no. Right. 5 go, it's a GPS approach.
And then to the throttle, yes.
Alright, twist no, throttle yes.
Talk no.
Now you could time just because it's also a VOR approach, and if the GPS were to fail, right, you'd have started your timer to identify the missed approach point based on the VORs, assuming that I got hit the right button.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to work tonight.
So I can go down another 1,000 feet here.
Yeah,
277.
Ride that glide slope down to 1,000 feet.
So, oh, the glide slope is live, okay.
Yeah, well, it's Zax, right? It's capturing Zax, right?
Okay, let's go back to 2,000 RPM for 500 feet per minute. 276 for 278, okay.
So you're going to have to go a little more than 500 feet per minute to capture it because it's below you.
Down to 1,700 here, about. Very good. It's coming up. Try and hold that about 700 feet per minute. Good.
Alright, now you're back on the glide slope, so 5 times your ground speed, right? So about 500 feet a minute now.
Okay.
The throttle say maintain that 90. Go.
Yeah, you're back down to 500 feet per minute, coming up on 1,000. I don't care what these tracks say anymore, I'm just looking at this, right?
Oh, it's helpful.
This point,
Right.
yeah.
Alright, airport's the site.
Okay. Heat out, and now I'm free to like turn
You're free to navigate as appropriate.
And I can descend as I want, right?
That's right.
The airport, yeah.
That's right. You have the requirements to descend below DA, MDA.
Yeah, let's call this a base right here. 1,000 feet. I'm in the white arc. Let's get 10 degrees flat. The wind was 220 at 6. 1,000 feet. 100 RPM. Over 20 degrees flaps. A little bit of a sloppy base, but 70 knots. Lights.
Alright, 2 whites, 2 reds.
Alright. 100 RPM. I'm still going for the 1,000-foot marker, right? Technically?
Yep.
Gonna get full flaps in yet. Lights. At this point, since under VFR landing like this, you're not really paying attention to this.
No, you're pretty much visually just looking out the window.
I'm just going to do 20 degrees flaps.
Sure, we got lots of pavement. Very nice.
Bottles off.
November 37 Golf, you can taxi to parking on this frequency. If you right turn at Mike, left at hotel, and have a good rest of your night unless you come back out.
Taxi above all ramp, right turn at Mike, left at hotel. Thank you, 37 Golf.